Alright guys, so we have something kind of interesting. This is a deep dive look into the presentation of Madden NFL 19. So obviously every year, the intro clips before the games, how the games look, how the sidelines look, how everything looks in the game is really in detail when it comes to every single year in the game. Now the thing is though, every single year they want to make it better, right? They want to make it a little bit better than it was the previous year. So we have some presentation styles in this upcoming Madden. First off, we have stadium exteriors and point of interest. In Madden 19, we'll continue to our multi-year project to expand our stadium exteriors with updates to the homes of several NFL teams. These stadiums include Buffalo, Chicago, Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Miami, Atlanta, New England, and Tennessee. We've taken trips to scan each of these stadiums, which will help us accurately reflect the venue and make the locations feel as authentic as possible. So pretty much, guys, they went to these stadiums and took like a 3D render, or not 3D render, but like a 3D scan of these areas so that they can transport them right into the game as realistic as possible, which is honestly really freaking awesome. We have 3D broadcast graphics. We've updated our broadcast package with vibrant graphic elements powered by our Frostbite engine in real time. For Madden, we've seen content. We'll have our content for basic branding, EA Sports, NFL Shield, postseason content, as well as certain team logos and helmet visuals for all 32 NFL teams and our 50 expansion teams. The team logos will be utilized for all day games and expansion teams, and the team helmet assets are shown during the prime time in post games to make those type of broadcasts feel different. So pretty much what they're saying is that they're going to make it really realistic to, if it's a night game, day game, whenever the game is, they're going to make it as realistic as possible to what you see on NFL Sunday night, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, all that kind of stuff. So let's be honest, this stuff, yeah, we get this every year, right? Nothing special. Pre-game and halftime flows. Please tell me you guys really did this. If they're saying right here, before we look at this, if they're saying they're bringing back halftime shows, I'm in love with this. With the addition of the 3D broadcast graphics, we've also updated our pregame and halftime flows to take advantage of those real-time visuals and provide fresh content in Madden 19. Firstly, we've created a pregame flow to get you ready for the game with quick cuts of 3D visuals paired with high-energy music as our stadium commentators set the stage before we send you to the stadium come game time. Once we have finished the bumper piece, we reveal the settings of the contrast as... Wait. Gordon and Davis talk through the... So they're saying that there's a whole entire pregame show. Now, obviously, this is not like if you're playing online. If you're playing online, they skip all that when you go into a game, so it's not like anything too crazy. They might go ahead and show a little bit of this when you're playing online, just like before you get into the game. They might just like show that, like kind of like right now how they show the top 3 of each team. They might have like that in the background as they're showing the top 3. But they're not actually going to go ahead and make this, they're not going to take this away from the actual game aspect. So as you see, this is mostly going to be franchise mode. Let's say about that. It's going to be mainly franchise mode, and probably it's going to be in like play live or play now feature, stuff like that. It's not really going to be online, but it's going to be, if you play offline a lot, that's what it's going to be like. So again, franchise mode. You see right here, we have games around the league. We have the pregame show, halftime show, kind of like an update of what's going on. 11 seconds left in the second half or second quarter, 28-7. Very cool. The stats are updated, everything like that. And again, games around the league. So when you're in your franchise game, you can see what's going on around the league. So it's not just, what's going on in your game. Because a lot of times, if you guys do not play franchise mode, you know, you're in week 17. You need 6 teams to lose to get to the playoffs. And you want to know how their games are going. And they added a little thing at the bottom of the screen now that says, like, you know, oh, these are all the games that have been played so far. It's kind of a cool concept. They add, you know, even more like this right here. Really cool concept. So, we have replay camera angles. We added 2 additional camera types for replay presentation. I gotta say that's actually really helpful for YouTubers because getting screenshots and, like, you know, thumbnails through the replay feature is actually something really awesome. So the camera is an action shot where we ramp down the replay feed, then rotates the camera 360 degrees around the action. It enables us to showcase players authentically and animations like you see in the Hollywood action films. So again, really good for thumbnails. Commentary callback stories. As we continue to improve the believability of our commentary team, we've added the concept of calling back on previous said lines or topics during the game. So that's actually really cool. So a lot of times when you're playing Madden, right, you're just like, okay, I'm just going to play some Madden. Cool. But a lot of times the announcer is annoying as all freaking heck. He will just keep on blabbering that you run a 20-yard run. Right? Let's say you could not run the ball the whole game. Get one 20-yard run. They've been running the ball amazingly all game long. It's amazing how the defense could not stop them. Even though you only have one 20-yard run and all your other runs got 0 yards, the announcer seems not to know what's going on in the game. What they're saying here is something that's actually really cool. This means that if they talk about in the first quarter, they say something like, oh, you know, they just picked up this new halfback for this team, they'll talk about that later in the game. And they'll actually bring it back to those things that said in the game. So that's actually a really cool concept, a really cool idea. I really like that. I like how the commentators are going to have more logical stuff going on rather than, you know, just completely be like just commentating without even knowing what's going on. Here's an example of the callback story of the moment. It's 3rd and long. The offense is backed up against their own red zone. Charles mentioned that he would try to get some room for the punter by running the ball, possibly catching the defense off guard with a screen. Based on your call and the results of the next play, let's say it's an incomplete pass, Brandon will reference what Charles said before about not wanting to compress in your end zone. Charles will respond, reiterating that passing backed up is a gamble, and now your punter will have to punt away in the back of his own end zone with the defense able to pressure him more. Again, really cool idea, really cool concept. Another instance would be Charles talking about how the opposing running back was a 1,000-yard rusher last season, and keeping him on 100 yards will be important to giving you the best chance of victory. So, again, he's just going to bring up stuff from the past that happened in the past, which I really like. So, again, guys, that's the presentation style of Madden 19. I'm excited about it. I'm ready for it. I'm really excited about Madden 19 altogether, and I cannot wait to see what ends up happening in Madden 19. But a lot of things are showing us. I'm 100% for it, guys. So I'm hoping that everything they're showing us is amazing as it is. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.